We are staying on the APC presidential primaries, where preparations for actual voting at the Eagle Square for the primary is still in progress. More than 2,000 delegates will vote to elect the party's candidate for the 2023 presidential election. Now, for more on the APC primary, let's speak to the organizing secretary, APC Lagos State, Ayodele Adewale, who joins us from our Abuja studio. Good to have you join us.
Thank you for having me.
So what more can you tell us? We understand you are in the nation's capital. You have seen the preparations and all that is being put in place for the primary. What can you tell us in terms of preparations ahead the primary, and if you're satisfied with all that is going on?
Well, the preparation is very apt. The venue is well as it is now. I passed there not too long ago. Everybody is very set for the primaries, and I'm very, very hopeful that we're going to have a very peaceful primaries. People are going to vote for the candidate of their choice. As for me, it's my wish, my aspiration, my hope that Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu will win at the end of the day.
And I pick on the word peaceful primary because we're seeing a lot of headlines flying around in terms of your party having a consensus candidate, and the Northern Governors Forum seem to not be in agreement with that, because that consensus candidate was announced, we understand, by the national chairman of your party. But let me ask you, give us an idea as to what you know about the direction or position of your party in terms of how it is going to choose its flag bearer.
Well, delegates are going to vote, like I said, for aspirant of their choice, and whoever that is talking about consensus at this time is not doing well for the party. Everybody is set, everybody have moved to Abuja, everybody is ready to vote, and I think with the principles of democracy, they should allow all delegates to go ahead and vote, and that is what will make the party cohesive and will make it very much united at the end of the day.
And we connect with Abuja studio now to speak with Ayodele Adewale, who he's the organizing secretary for the APC Lagos and also a House of Reps aspirant. You were speaking to some of the issues arising in the APC just before the presidential primary. And I was asking you, what if this issue of the preferred candidate, in quotes, is pushed through to the primary? What then happens? What do you think would be the implication for the APC going forward?
Well, going forward, like I said before, delegates are ready to vote for aspirant of their choice. Delegates are not expecting to come there and have a consensus candidate as it's being trumpeted. But I want to say that whatever you've heard, those are figments of people's imagination. They are just mere rumors. A few hours from now, you are going to see at the Eagle Square, Nigerians, APC members, filing according to their states and their various constituencies to come out, pick their pen, pick their cards, and of course vote. They are going to vote. We're not going to have consensus, but we are going to vote.
Let's talk about the issue of delegates. How do you think that shapes the texture of this presidential primary, seeing that the strength of the delegates in terms of numbers lies in the north?
Well, that is how our political architecture in the country is as of now. You have more states domiciled in the north. You have 19 states of the north. So basically, in terms of demography, they have more numbers. That does not presuppose that they are not Nigerians. I mean, going to the elections, we see ourselves more as Nigerians. We see ourselves as party members. We see ourselves as people who love the country more than various leaning in terms of ethnic nationalities. Every Nigerian wants the best for Nigeria. We're looking for a leader that would improve on what the President Buhari administration have been able to achieve. We're looking for a leader that will take us to El Dorado. And that leader, of course, like I made mention, is among the 23 aspirants that are jostling to come top and carry the torch of the party. And like I did tell you, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu towers more above all of these 23 aspirants that are going to stand for election.
And there are concerns going into the PDP primary, that presidential primary, that party was not going to stand after the primary. But it seems that PDP has scaled through, and that fear is now for the APC, seeing all that is playing out. How hopeful are you that your party will remain standing and that this primary will be rancor-free?
Well, I've often said that people should not pay too much attention to naysayers. You do have people saying things that are capable of destabilizing the minds of people, and those are fake news. The party is going to go through the full-fledged and full stream of a democratic process, and that democratic process will produce a people's candidate. Let's just watch and see what comes out at the end of the day. There's a popular saying that the voice of the people is the voice of God. You are going to see the hands of the people, you are going to listen to the voice of the people, and at the end of the day, the thumbprint, the markings, the tickings of the people will take center stage.
Well, we're monitoring. We are already set up and following all of the angles in this primary. I would see how things play out, if they're as hopeful as you say. Thank you so much for talking to us. House of Reps aspirant Ayodele Adewale.